Hey, what's up guys? Today we're going to be reviewing Momoland's Boom Boom. As always, if you hate the sound of my voice, you can go to the description down below for the text version of this review. And if you hate my opinion, then I really don't know what you're doing here. Let's jump into this. Momoland is a 9-member girl group under Double Kick Company. They debuted in 2016 and had their first comeback last year. Boom Boom marks their second comeback ever, and I'll admit that I was very excited to hear that they were coming back so early this year. While Freeze was a song that I did not enjoy, mainly due to the generic circus melody that recurred throughout it, I still loved Jang Kun Kwang, as well as the entire Welcome to Momoland album, enough to be excited for this comeback. Boom Boom starts off with a distinct acoustic guitar riff that persists throughout a majority of the rest of the piece, though it's fairly drowned out by the accompanying synth sounds that fade in and adhere to that exact same melody. It takes very little time for the song to show off its very colorful and upbeat style. The sound of blaring horns set a precedence that the drums, the bass, and the vocals all follow up on to create a fun and catchy tune that's easy to sing along with, even if you don't know Korean. There's a rather out-of-place break for a heavier style of rap that clashes against the lighter nature of the rest of the song, and that does detract a little bit from everything else, but it's such a short portion of the song that I feel like it can mostly be glanced over. I enjoyed myself so much while listening to Boom Boom. In fact, I instantly had to tell several people to go and listen to the song before I even set to work on this review. I know that it's really early on in the year to say this, but Boom Boom is almost guaranteed to be one of my favorites for the whole year. While I personally believe that Momoland kind of stumbled a little bit with Freeze, this song is slathered with so much personality and energy that I can't help but recommend everyone get their tickets for the Momoland ride. The video portion of this comeback features the girls all partaking in a fake Momoland shopping network television show and trying to sell a variety of items. There's a heavy emphasis on an 80s style aesthetic in terms of the random bits of coloring, the types of items that the members are trying to sell, and even in the way that the shopping network is displayed with a granular filter. It fits in with the choice of using a synthesizer as the core instrument to the song, and the other portions of the video are mostly just there to kind of show off the dance bits, though there is something to be said about the lively colors used throughout this whole video as well. Sadly, this is not an entirely original concept in the slightest, but nevertheless, I did think that it was really fun. There were bits of Jui's sections that were obvious references to her Tropicana commercials, and those were great because they weren't overdone to the point where they were being intrusive or obtuse. So I do want to give a lot of credit to the director for managing not to cross that kind of line. There was a lot of dancing shown in this video, and I always appreciate that. My big issue with this music video, however, is that there was an absolute ton of dabs thrown in. And while I don't mind trends necessarily, I really feel like this one's more than a bit past its expiration date at this point. In conclusion, Boom Boom presents Momoland with an absolutely fantastic start to 2018 in my opinion. This is exactly the kind of song that can get them some attention, and I'm glad that Jui's Tropicana fame might also help push some of the spotlight onto them. If you're not already a fan of Momoland, or if you haven't checked out this comeback at least, I highly recommend you do so. Get your ticket. I'll see you guys next time.